anyway, let's get into our next conversation. Next topic with these two lovely ladies sitting right next to me on my left. You're right on the screen. But anyway, let's get into it. So, if you did watch the news and not skip it, like I said last time, you would have heard about the 19-year-old young mother that ended up dropping her child, unfortunately, head first onto the floor and then basically beating it up. Brain started bleeding, eyes were bleeding, all that crap. So, really unfortunate. Now, where this conversation is basically going into is basically how when she ended up going to court, she only got community service for it. Now, the reason why she got community service for it was because, according to the judge, she showed that she was able to prove that, she cares for people and stuff like that, due to the fact that she applied for a cause to do with like vetting and helping animals. And then obviously, you know how it is. If you had a black guy got put in jail for like 2 years for carrying weed or selling weed, whatever he was doing, I think it's a bit weird that like you can get out of jail for just basically like, the child's like 3 months old, and then like
is the child still alive?
Doesn't say it.
I think the story said that they're going to have severe problems
For the rest of their
and
life.
they got brain damage.
When he finds out that's his mum then as well, like, it's just intense, isn't it?
Please tell me the child is not in her care.
No, that child will be in care by now.
Yeah.
I mean, she only got community service, and I'm sure they must have thought she was a good person. Probably isn't okay.
No.
He doesn't even say. He didn't even say. He didn't say that they took her away.
Oh my God.
Didn't say.
She dropped her child and then proceeded to beat it up.
Yeah. Communities. All she's got to do is pick up litter. That's so easy.
It's just.
It don't seem right. It don't seem fair.
Like a couple of hours. Like, because the maximum you can get is 300 hours community service. So.
She's probably got 108 hours.
That's like 4 months. Max 4 or 5 months. Once a week as well. So that's nothing. Bloody hell. So
I'm waiting for the comments to come. Cat's like, I can see her brain ticking over.
So then basically, where I'm going with this conversation, really we're starting the topic. Basically, where I'm going with this conversation, is the justice system favourable to, I mean, obviously I know the answer pretty much, but, okay, cool. Why do you think the justice system is very much favourable to the British crowd, should I say, and not to the outsiders?
Yeah. You worded that very well.
You mean people that aren't of Western origin? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
I try not to use the word white and black. So.
Oh, well, say what you see in it. Like, no, it's not. That's not acceptable in any way, shape or form. Taking somebody else's life or harming somebody to the point that they are injured should be reprimanded in the same way, regardless of your skin colour, regardless of your stature, regardless of how much money you earn. I'm sorry, human endangerment is the real thing, and it's like, how can you put community service as an acceptable way of punishing somebody for doing something like that to an innocent child that could 3 months old?
It's also not a normal thing. So to me, I would say something else mentally is going on with her.
Yeah.
So why would you let her carry on a veterinary course?
Right, you drop the child. Fair enough, right? Accidents happen. That's not great.
Yeah.
But accidents happen. You drop the child. Drop the child on its head. That's even worse. And then you proceeded to beat it up. Like, what was going through your head? Please tell me. Like, where were you thinking this was okay? And in your right mind, when you're there up in the judge's face and the judge is saying, "Oh, you're a decent member of society," why did you not turn around and be like, "Hold up, though, I kicked the child. I need something more than community service." Why are your own morals not counteracting what this judge has obviously said that you're acceptable to be out there? Like, I wouldn't trust you around my children. I wouldn't trust you around my pets. Like, there's no way on God's green earth that person should be allowed to just be willy-nilly walking about the place to do whatever they want. That's not cool. You need to be punished in some way. And I'm sorry, it's not acceptable that somebody, like you said, who, is caught with, what is it, Class C? I don't even know what
marijuana.
So Class C drug, Class A drug, I don't know where it is on the scale anymore. But class with, is it C? Right, class with the Class C drug found on him, and he gets 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Why?
How much did he have?
Like an ounce.
Even
Is that it?
Even if with intent to sell, yeah, with intent to sell, he's not actually harming someone in the same way that this woman has harmed a child.
Yeah.
So, you know, where is the justice? Where is that? How is that okay?
I mean,
I'm literally, look at me, I'm shaking. I'm that angry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm livid that somebody has got away with that.
It's stupid.
It's sickening.
It's stupid. And what I think is crazy is, if, like, I get it, like, doing drugs or selling drugs, well, okay, selling drugs is bad. Totally get that. I mean, if you sell drugs, sorry. But, I get that. But, if you can get community service for basically beating up a 3-month-old child, then surely the guy with drugs should have shouldn't even be getting told off for it. Like,
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like.
Let him go on his
Yeah, like a warning or something. Because I'm thinking to myself,
the thing is, you have to put everything into perspective, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here. You don't know what else that other person has had.
I was just about to say, you've got to watch out as well with the media, because you don't know the 10-month
Yeah,
story. Because also, you
background.
don't know if he's been a continuous drug user, if he's well known to the police, if he's part of a bloody drug community, or he grows it at home. It could be anything.
It's very different.
well, yeah, usually they probably are, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they're doing drugs,
It's probably a well-known offender.
Yeah.
And in that case, maybe that 2 or 3 year sentence is not actually solely for that. So then maybe he deserves his comeuppance as well. So it's not cut and dry. It's not black and white. It's not simple. But some, you know, just cutting out all the, you know, the airs and graces about this. The person should be reprimanded for the crime that they commit. And I'm sorry, kicking an innocent child, dropping a child, kicking it, beating it up, doing whatever, is not something that should be dealt with by giving them community.
And from her doing that, that baby's now affected for the rest of her life.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's funny because there was another incident. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. It was basically where there was a young lady. She goes to Oxford. She ended up stabbing her boyfriend in an argument, and she also got away with it by the judge. Because, and I quote, she's a smart girl and she goes to Oxford, we showed that she's good for society and yada yada yada. You've heard it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, come on. How many times are you not going to get away with doing things? Because I don't know if I was the one that stabbed my girlfriend, for example. I'm seeing 5
It's
years.
different though, because...
Yeah. I mean, I don't go to Oxford.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. The fact that you don't go to Oxford, but yeah,
I'm black.
you're black, so you would be treated differently.
Yeah.
And that is, as much as in today's society, you know, the world's not racist. Yes, it is. And, you know, it's changed. It's 100% different from what it was a long time ago. But
do you think that the world will always be racist? Like, do you think there will ever be a day where, okay, I don't think there will ever be a day where we all come together happy buddies. But I mean, in terms of like, you know, like the government and like the hierarchy, should I say, do you think within them there will ever be a time where, like, let's say you stab and you're white and you're black, it will be the same kind of sentence? Because I feel like it's completely opposite. I feel like if you're black, you're more likely to get that 5-10 year, and if you're not, you'll probably get that 1 year. But then if you're like shown to have done good in this world, as they would say, or being intellectually smart or something, you can walk by.
The way I see it, it should be accepted no matter what. So say, you know, you stab someone and then I stab someone. It goes off of what you've done, not your background. So at the end of the day, we've both stabbed someone. So there in the end, if they've both died, we should have exactly the same treatment. End of. It shouldn't be, oh, well, you're a police officer, so that's okay, say for instance, or I'm a doctor, so, oh, it's all right, you've done good for other people. No. You've killed someone, you've stabbed someone, end of the day, whether you're black, white, yellow, whatever, should all be the same. That's how I see it.
that is, to me, is the definition of justice.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not going to be fair or equal, then it's not justice. And it has to be, the whole purpose of it was to find a way of, you know, giving people their just, like, what they just deserve. You know, it's not a case of picking and being, you know, selective about that. You kill someone, you're getting life. You know, there's got to be. I don't understand why it's not cut and dry like this.
Well, it is, because if you do ABH and all that kind of stuff, there are set sentences and whatever you get. What happens is the judge kind of changes that on, I assume, favourable people. Because what it does look like is, okay, she stabbed someone, you're assuming, okay, 2 to 3 years in prison. But what happened is, okay, she went to Oxford, so you can just have community service because you do good. You're good for the community. And
but then on that same vein, could that person then be trusted? And it is down to integrity and trust. When you do something like that, that compromises your integrity and your ability to discern what is wrong and what's right in life. So if somebody does something that's quite, in my opinion, quite vicious, quite malicious, can that person be trusted to then be handling children or out there, I do not know that these people, there's obviously something that is making them do this, and you need to find the reason, root cause it, find why. It's not just a simple saying, they're a vet, so they must have some kindness in them.
I mean, I honestly think money plays a huge role in that, because it's a bit like when you're a celebrity, you can get away with so many things.
I was going to say, Oscar, it's about that whole shooting. At the end of the day, if he hadn't had a gun, she wouldn't be dead. She is dead, and you killed her. End of.
Yeah, and it's like money does play a huge role, because I mean, I'm looking at the two incidents that I spoke about today, and don't know if they're exactly rich, but they are from a very rich-ish looking background. I mean, one of them lives in Chelsea and goes to Oxford, and I'm just assuming that there's money involved, because I'm thinking, how in the hell do you go from a 5-year guaranteed prison sentence to community service, to the judge basically saying you're good for the community? Like, somebody was paid somewhere,
isn't there?
Definitely, there's somebody definitely walking in, or you have a very good lawyer.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the other thing. That, again, playing devil's advocate, maybe there is more to this case than we know, and that it's publicised, and maybe that's not the only reason. So, from the perspective of knowing what I know about the legal services and representation as being a lawyer, if you have good counsel, they can fight any cause, and if they can come up with a solid enough case for you to be let off or get a reduced sentence, you pay a lot of money to decent lawyers. So 100%. If it might not be a case of a backhander, they might have just paid a lot of money to a very ruthless lawyer. So it's just how it goes, I guess. Money is the root of all evil, but it makes the world go round.
Facts.
Boom.
Hi, and I'm back again to do the news. Hope you enjoyed our show with Kat Herring as well. But anyway, let's get straight into what we need to talk about today. Now, Abramovich has now stepped in, to see the day-by-day running at Chelsea. Now, if you haven't heard about the whole David Luiz and Conte situation, when Chelsea went to play Man United, they left David Luiz out due to a disagreement at the training ground. And also, Michael Imalo now quit, which is director of football at Chelsea, quit after the whole situation with David Luiz as well. Allegedly, certain other issue that's going around says, obviously, Antonio Conte came in. Now, I still think he might be getting sacked. Will it be during this season? It's debatable. And I hope, I don't really hope, I do hope he gets sacked. But then, you got Carlo Ancelotti now, freelancing. Diego Simeone coming out saying that he wants to come to the Premier League. Couple of managers out here. What are you saying, Chelsea? What are you Chelsea fans saying as well? What, do you want Antonio Conte to stay? Or maybe do you want Carlo Ancelotti to come in? Or do you want Diego Simeone? I think Chelsea are known for their defensive game. So any of those type of managers, perfect for them. 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, or the 5 at the back now, or 4-4-2 that he does at Atletico Madrid. Shout out to Diego Simeone. Might suit Chelsea. And let me know in the comment section below what you think will happen with that. Let's go into the next one. West Ham are supporting former Manchester United and Everton manager David Moyes. I have nothing to say to that really, rather than good luck, David Moyes. You ruined my club, and thank you very much for ruining Man United. Really, we were bloody champions at the time. Couldn't even bloody buy Thiago. Let them Fabregas. Damn. So Everton are now after Sam Allardyce. As if you don't know or you didn't know, Koeman has been sacked, or was sacked a little while ago, actually, now to be fair. Caretaker manager's been taken as well. I think it was Michael Appleton in this thing for a couple of games. And now they're looking into Sam Allardyce. Everton are struggling. They're basically back down in a relegation zone. A great game when they fought back to win 3-2. And now, I think it was against Watford as well. And now it's just, rebuilding on that, getting a manager in that can, assure them of safety. Sam Allardyce, that's the guy you want. Remember what he did at Sunderland not long ago? He's done it everywhere, really. He saved every single club you can think of. So, big up to Sam Allardyce. If you do get him, I think that'll be a great... Also, for longevity as well. He could be a great manager for a couple of years. Allardyce, better players, more money. He can do some damages right there. Now going into boxing, Deontay Wilder says he will beat rival Great Britain Anthony Joshua in a fight right now in his hometown because, and I quote, "My goddamn, he's a pussy." No, I'm joking, he didn't say that, but he is a pussy though, let's be real. Anthony Joshua doesn't want to fight anywhere else but Wembley. So Dante's saying, yo, man's gonna roll up and do it in your home ground. Like, come on, bro. I'm sorry, but Anthony Joshua, if you don't fly to America and get where the money is at and do your own thing, you're a pussy, bro. I don't rate you, bro. Yo, I don't want to hear you no more. I don't want to hear no boxing. I'm telling you, Anthony Joshua's this great dude. He's fought mediocre fighters. Okay, cool. He beat one of the greatest boxers, but he was at 45, 50. Like, stop it. Just stop. Leave. I don't know any other. What? David White or whatever that guy's name, or the Brixton fella. Now just stop. Okay, listen. He needs to fight some real opponent. I'm tired of people telling me that Anthony Joshua's this great boxer. He ain't done nothing at all to this boxing game for me, rather than get girls horny and look good on camera. And yeah, that's just where I stand with Anthony Joshua. Give him a real fight. Yo, go to Vegas, do your thing. If you win, a big tennis, Andy Murray has said that he'll only return to the tennis court if 100% fit. Now, he aims to get back by January, but if he can't get back by January, then he just won't come back unless he's 100% fit, which was in his work. Now, obviously, as you've seen, Rafael Nadal has now came back and basically, gone back to #1. Hopefully, that doesn't stay forever. And yeah, looking to see you back again under Murray. Just to let people know, he is Scottish. Stop championing him like he's English. And great tennis player either way. But we do try to claim these guys sometimes, and it's just like, yeah, what are you doing? But anyway, hope you enjoyed the sports as well. We'll see you again every Monday, every Friday, 8:30 p.m. You would know. I don't even know I'm ending it like that. But anyway, back to the show with Cat Henry, and hope you enjoy the show. On that note, actually stay tuned as well. I'm about to play a game. Emma versus Cat. I've got the questions down. So I'm actually excited to see who can actually win. It's going to be a good day. But honestly, yeah, I guess the next time I'll see you guys is during the game. There's no more breaks. Yeah. Also, if they wanted to find you on social media and stuff like that, when you let know where they can find you, it'll be in the description below anyways, but if they don't want to read it, they can
sell yourself.
Sell yourself.
No. Different kind of saying. No, sell myself. Do I have to?
I mean, yeah, you're on YouTube as Cat Henry. You're on Instagram as cat_Henry. You have a website.
This is a bit weird. Like you know all my stuff. Right, no, yes. So, cat_V_Henry on Instagram. Twitter, I think, is Henry's Cat 2014. YouTube, like I said, is Cat Henry. Yeah. Just Google me. Seriously, like, put Cat Henry.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I did.
Into Google, and you will.
Google, man. Do your Googles. So we'll catch you guys for the next clip, which is the game of all games.
I'm just in that.